hesitate to weigh in on an issue as to whether players are playing enough, because there is real medical data and scientific data about what's appropriate. And sometimes, to me, the premise of a question as to whether players are playing enough suggests that they should be playing more. That, in essence, there should be some notion of just get out there and play. And having been in the league for a long time, having spent time with a lot of some of our great legends, I don't necessarily think that's the case of what the world that we used to have, where it was just get out there and play through injuries, for example. I don't think that's appropriate. Clearly, I mean, at the end of the day, these are human beings, many of you talk to and know well, who are often playing through enormous pain, who play through all kinds of, I hesitate to label them injuries, but play through all kinds of aches and pains on a regular basis. And the suggestion, I think, that these men, in the case in the NBA, somehow should just be out there more for its own sake, I don't buy into. I think, on the other hand, then there's the fan aspect of saying, all right, well, if that's going to be the case, that players are not going to be able to participate in a certain amount of games, what should the response be from the league, and how should you be presenting your product? It's interesting, because even given where we are now, where I don't think the issue is quite what some suggest. I mean, our stars are not missing that many games for resting. I mean, we have injuries. I think we'd all agree that's a separate issue. But if sort of as a measure of single games missed, it's not that bad. But if we were, I think, to suggest that that's going to be the case that is going to be the case going forward, I then look at the data and think, all right, well, this year we're going to likely break the all-time record for tickets sold. We're likely going to have the all-time record for season ticket renewals. So our fans aren't necessarily suggesting that they're that upset with the product that we're presenting.